we had last left, the Chosen One. Their adventures in San Francisco continued, this time deciding the ultimate fate of martial arts in a super showdown with none other than Lopan. And so they defeated him in a duel to the death, throwing fists of fury and feet just as powerful. Now it was time to also head over and look at a giant spaceship and perhaps a cool boat at the docks. Also, the Brotherhood of Steel had a really important mission. This is Fallout 2!
Welcome back. Let's do it. Let's talk to Shadow? Or is it actually... Did I just accidentally hover over someone called Shadow? Or is this Shadow? How did I get Shadow to show up? I don't know. Anyway, let's do it. In between videos, I did wait and heal up, of course. You see a harried-looking bald man. Okay. What's up? You trying to go to space?
Hey, raw meat! Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Lyle Schnub. I'm just looking around. None of your business. I want to join the Hubologists. Who are you? And what are you doing here? Nothing, bye. Oh, yeah, you are one of the Hubologists. Okay. I'm just looking around.
You're not one of the authorized brethren, and you're therefore not authorized to be here. Unless you're planning on joining us, which you may do by expressing your interest to AHS-7, who is at the guard post. Now either get downstairs or get out of here.
Fine, fine. No need to get testy. Okay, shit. I guess we'll go downstairs before we get attacked or yelled at or something. Oh. Oh, hey. Whoa. Is this like a full-ass vault? Jesus, look at all this shit. This is huge. Okay. Oh, look, yeah, wizards as well. Except they're in grayscale. You see a well-armed guard. You see a well-armed person with a cruel look to the eyes. She has 100 HP, wielding an FAL, 20 out of 20 shots, a 7.62. We have your best interests at heart. We have your best interests at heart. How about you? You see a cowled Hubologist. Somehow this one seems different. Really?
You. State your business.
I'd like to look around. I'm interested in potentially joining your group. Who are you? I've come to kill you all. I thought we already joined them. Oh no, we just got scanned. Right? We didn't actually join them. Well, didn't we join them? Aren't we like a low-tier member? Who are you?
I am AHS-7, the second in command of this facility. Before you ask, AHS stands for Aligned Hub Seeker, which means that I have cleared 7 levels of neurodynes from my spirit. This means that I am more enlightened and closer to the hub of the Great Wheel than you, and this means that you will tell me what you want here, now.
I'd like to look around.
This is not a place that is open for random tours. Good day.
Done. Okay, I'll join.
You again. What?
I'm interested in potentially joining your group.
Excellent. Go in. Speak to Juan Cruz and Vicky Goldman. They're celebrities, you know. But they'll talk to you.
Oh. Juan Cruz. Of course! Like Tom Cruise. But who is Vicky Goldman a play on? I don't know. I'm not as familiar with any women who had goings-on with the Church of Scientology in real life. Right? I'm trying to think back. There was that period when that documentary hit on HBO, and then I think like Netflix also put one out, and I kind of like listened to the two of them. I think I was playing Fallout 4 at the time or something, I don't know. Yeah, who are they? They're stars from New Reno. They heard the truth behind our gospel and came to cleanse their neurodynes. Where do I find them? Well, forget it. I'm out of here. Where do I find them? You can find them in the prayer room, showing all our new recruits and the raw meat just how rewarding it is to be a Hubologist. Well, let me at 'em. I'll be the judge of that. Let's get the show on the road. Forget it. I'm out of here. Well, let me at 'em. Let's go all in. Why not? Let's see. Yeah, same description. I'm down to entertain this. Hey, maybe we'll get another stat boost or whatever, right? Okay, let's do a quick save just in case. Anything in these side rooms? No. Nothing really. Oh no, I am familiar with a woman who is into Scientology, a famous celebrity at that. What's her name? Oh my god, what is her name? Emma? No, it's not Emma. Oh my gosh, what's her name? She's such a great actress too. She's in so many good things. Oh my gosh, what is her name? What is her name? I know exactly her face, right? I know exactly her face. She always has a look about her like she's been through some shit. And I don't know, given her background, maybe she has. Oh my gosh, what is her name? I love her so much and so much shit. She's so excellent. Oh my god, what is her name? Oh my gosh, she's been in so much shit, like, she's the starring character in the fucking Handmaid's Tale. She was in, what was it, Us? Yeah, Us, the horror movie from, Jordan Peele. Not the main character, but, a side role, a fun one, though. Yeah, she's been in so much shit that I've enjoyed. What is her name? Elizabeth Moss! But that's definitely... Vicky Goldman is not anything close to that. Huh. Yeah, absolute shame about, in my opinion, both of those folks being into Scientology, right? Which... I don't know, granted, I am fairly biased by the documentaries, but man, it sure does seem like a fresh fucking hell of a situation, right? I don't know. I want to really enjoy and like the both of them, but it is such a horrible mark that they're both into it, especially Tom Cruise, who's probably like the most into it of everybody, as far as my understanding is. I know there was a certain point where, like, what's his name? John Travolta was into it. I don't know if he still is, though. I haven't kept up with all of it. Let's do a quick save. Which, granted, I think most people do have kind of like a love-hate situation with Tom Cruise, where it's like it's not uncommon to find people who think that he is kind of annoying in a way, right? He's like, he gives off too much of a perfectionist vibe or whatever, right? He's a little manic at times. But I want to like him, right? I kind of want to like him. Me personally, I kind of want to enjoy him and like him. And I have liked a lot of his movies beforehand, right? It's just such a shame, like I said, with all that, with regards to the fucking Scientology stuff. Ugh. Okay. Over here. Got some weird fruit in here. Good. Okay, nothing in there. Is it safe to assume that there won't really be anything worthwhile? Oh, well, here's a little something. I guess we can take these and sell them later. They're kind of valuable. Take a few bits of money off of our next ammo purchase. Okay, got some more mute fruit. We'll quick save. But yeah, if you haven't seen... I can't even remember what it was called, but the HBO doc on Scientology that came out a few years ago now, it was really fucking good. And it was... like, I don't know. It's really quite the expose. I have no idea. And maybe... I remember when it came out as well after the fact. Wasn't there also some controversy about how it was portrayed in there? I can't even remember. Or no, I'm thinking of the Tiger King shit. That's what I'm thinking of, that had controversy around it. Otherwise, I think the only controversy around the Scientology docs that hit... shit, maybe it was... It must have been a while ago, right? Because Tiger King shit was a while ago. As far as documentaries that everybody was sort of on about. But the Scientology one must have been like going on 10 years, if not more now, you know? But, I don't think there was any controversy around that, aside from, I guess, controversy manufactured by Scientology itself, right? Okay. Let's look on over here. Anything else? No, just a whole bunch of boxes we can't look in. Can I talk to this guard? Consume. Oh. I can't really do much with the computer. Can I pickpocket this guard? Do you have anything interesting? Keys or something? Oh, you've got ammo. And a stim pack. I took both of it. Both of them. Alright. Good enough. Okay. How should we do this? Pray. Look, it's one of these propaganda monitors or whatever, similar to what we saw toward the very end of Fallout 1. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I would almost think that the Hubologists were being set up as a villain. Similar to Fallout 1. But as far as I know, they don't have any direct ties to the Enclave. Though maybe we'll find out. Large monitor, black and white only. The reception is pretty good for being indoors without an antenna. Okay, how should we do all this? Who are we even looking for? You see a fairly young, balding scientist. He looks intent on his job. Okay. You see a relatively young, balding scientist. He seems like a slovenly geek. Oh. He's slovenly. Well-armed guard. Guard. Is it over here? Oh yeah, this must be... You see an eerily wholesome couple. Oh, is it meant to be one of Tom Cruise's exes? What was her name? God, how's that song fucking go? This is a very niche song. Dun, 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 dun. Fucking Tom Cruise is so... Katie Holmes is so in love with Katie. At least all his people tell him so. And while he thinks that she's a very special lady... I can't remember the rest. Okay. Oh, they've all got these flowers in here. I guess we'll just go through all these. I mean, this being Fallout, I feel like there's a decent chance that one of them will have something incredible inside. Most of them will probably be the little flowers and the mute fruit and junk like that. But one might have something incredible, like a shitload of money, or a grenade, or a high-powered weapon. I'll take a flare. That's kind of valuable. Aren't they worth like 100 something? Maybe not. Maybe that's a mistake. There's a crowbar and some rocks. Okay. Anything else here? No. It must not have been Katie Holmes or whoever. It must have been one of his other spouses? I don't know if they were married or whatever. I was too young at the time and did not give a shit. I was too busy reading Morrowind instruction manuals. Okay. Let's go over here. Too busy reading and playing Morrowind and generally being poor to really know too much about celebrity life as a child. You know, just too busy throwing rocks directly into the air and then running away before they landed on me. Too busy running into the woods, getting lost. Alright. Oh shit. Let's check this out. Anything here? No. Man, feels like it's gonna be fucking bust on this shit, yeah. Just a whole bunch of flares is really the only cool takeaway from it all. Okay, well, should we check the bathroom? I feel like there ought to be something in here, you know? It's just a matter of finding it. How about over here? There is a bookshelf. What are these? What is this? If this is the bathroom, like this looks like a latrine or... Oh! Oh, this is the... Oh my gosh, I forgot what these were called in the documentary. These had like a specific room. Or a specific name for this kind of room. Oh, I remember the name of the documentary now. It was called Going Clear. And it was a process of undergoing the sort of, I don't know, indoctrination of Scientology. Right? It was something along those lines. But yeah, there was some to do with like these sorts of interview rooms or whatever where you like contemplate, and sometimes there's another person in there with you and they like interview you. Sometimes you get tortured. It's from the sounds of it. Right? I don't know. Pretty fucked up, wild shit. Okay. Let's do a quick save. Great. Good. You know, it's amazing in current era when we have all these wild ass like conspiracy theory nut jobs going around, you know? I'm just saying, come on. Fucking QAnon ass bullshit. Right? What are you doing? Fucking Scientology is right there. Come on. Jesus Christ. Let's do a quick save. Alright, look at this. Got some cool ass columns. Okay. You see another well-armed guard.
The hub has set us to watch over his flock.
Okay. That said, thankfully a lot of that stuff has seemingly died down. Right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I've just changed my timeline algorithms on social media to not get too much. Right? Or... Not to say that I usually got any, but I should say to weed out folks who would sometimes post that stuff. You know. Your fucking usual deranged, extended friend or family.
I'm looking forward to going home to the stars. I want to actuate my something something.
I'm going to Quetzal. We're going to Quetzal. I love the hub. I'm waiting to hear AHS-9 speak again. God, I love AHS-9. Isn't that what fucking Elon named his kid? Fucking jackass. Fuck, I'm laying it all out. And come and get me. Come and fucking get me. I got nothing to lose. Alright. Who else do I want to say I fucking hate? Who else is going on the shit list? Welcome to Fallout video number 70-something. Welcome, new recruits. I'm Vicky Goldman. And I'm Juan Cruz. We're celebrities, as you already know. We think Hubology is the way to go. We know Hubology is the way to go. I can fry bugs with my brain power. I look good in tinfoil hats. Maybe if you work hard at optimizing yourself, you can associate with us. We'd certainly like that. Yes, we're always looking for friends. As long as they are willing to optimize themselves. And are as high-ranking as we are. We're AHS-5. You can be AHS-5 someday. If you donate lots of money, you can be AHS-5 sooner. But don't think we only want you for the money. No, we want to help you. And that's what Hubology is all about. Okay, sure. Oh, look at her. Yeah, she's a Fallout 2 character model, animated as such. Okay, can I super inspect either of them? An eerily wholesome couple. You see a dark-haired man and a blonde woman, both of whom are extremely attractive. They exude a slutty come-hither vibe. Alright, sure. They saw me from across the room. Let's see. Him. Hi, I'm Juan Cruz. Her. And I'm Vicky Goldman. We're celebrities, and we endorse Hubology. Please note that any similarities between us and people or institutions, living or dead, is entirely coincidental, right? Did Fallout catch any shit for this? Or was Fallout 2 a little too low-key back in the day to garner any sort of negative attention from any of these folks, right? Because I know for a fact, right, the documentary, even in the process of it being made, right, that did garner some sort of unwanted, kind of fucked up, if I remember correctly, attention, right? I can't remember the specifics of it, so I don't want to say anything in case I'm too off base, right? But I do remember there being some sort of fucked up situation where they, like, tracked someone down or whatever. I can't remember the specifics of it. It's been a long time. Alright, celebrities? What makes you celebrities? I want to be a Hubologist. How do I join? Great, gotta go. What makes you celebrities? Why, we were in the movie business in New Reno. We made hundreds of films, many of them classics like Top Bun, Frisky Business, and Days of Rubber. That's what makes us celebrities. Damn, I thought the only movies that were coming out of New Reno were hardcore pornography. I mean, I guess they could have been, yeah, right? Look at this. Frisky Business, Days of Rubber, Top Bun. Yeah, they 100% could have been. Wow. Alright. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. Who cares if you endorse it? Shouldn't I make my own choices? I see. Well, I have more questions for you. Thanks, bye. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. Her, blank, icy look. Him. Thank you. I have some questions. That's all for me. So long. I have some questions? More questions? Then we have the answers, provided by the great Wheels Graces, of course. What makes you celebrities? Shouldn't I make my own choices, rather than let celebrities guide me? How do I join? No more questions. Shouldn't I make my own choices? That's very forward-thinking of you. Very enlightened. We offer our opinions to people, and if our celebrity can attract more believers, we're anxious to use it. I have other questions. I'm interested in joining. I see. Well, so long. I mean, we should join, right? We should, right? If we don't join, we lose out on all this fun, goofy shit, don't we? This is like opt-in situation where, like, how deep do you want to go into this goofy-ass rabbit hole? I'm interested in joining. Well, it's very simple. We just give you this informational holodisc. You sit through a short movie, and then you go talk to AHS 7. Easy, isn't it? Let's do it. Oh. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now just talk to AHS 7, and we'll be comrades in Hubology. I'm so excited! Getting new recruits makes me horny. Oh, honey. Oh, baby. Alright, this is pretty good. I love the extra like Fallout bend to this, that they're porn star celebrities, right? I do like this a lot. I don't know. This kind of sense of humor always fucking gets me. All the, like, whenever it's this sort of tongue-in-cheek shit, where, especially, like, corporate speak, like, The Outer Worlds did this a whole lot, right, and they ham it up and shit. I don't know, I'm such a sucker for it, and it's so easy to do, right, where you do, like, a wink and a nod and all this shit. Like, I can see that it's not that terribly difficult to do it, and I get it if it's not some people's cup of tea, but I think it's so good. Alright. I don't know. I love doing it, and I kind of love playing along with it and shit. I don't know. I just enjoy it a lot. Alright. I'll just come back later. Or, like, also, even, that we played also on the channel, Disco Elysium had a decent amount with it, with the almost anything tied to the ultra-liberal ideology in that game, right? And almost anything tied to that was very much sort of hammed up in a way, but also in true disco form. There was a hint of sadness just beyond that silly demeanor. Alright, I'll just come back later. Okay. So, should we check out this disc? You see, Hubologist Holodisc. This holodisc is labeled Hubology, the truth behind the lies. It looks like it works with your Pip-Boy. Oh. What? Is the Pip in Pip-Boy an acronym? Did someone originally coin it as an acronym? What could it be? Personalized individual, personalized, oh fuck, personnel, fuck, I don't know. I bet there is a world in which there was like a rough draft, a concept or something where it was an acronym. Or maybe it's always been an acronym and I'm just dumb as hell. I don't know. Alright, well, let's use this. There we go. Probably get all kinds of viruses now that we've downloaded that data. Let's see here. Oh, shit. Oh, Hubologists' teachings. Oh my god, this is quite the read. There's 1 of 7. Hang on, is it? Oh my god, it's so dense. Alright, I guess this is just the end of the video if you don't like this degree of reading, right? I'm sorry. I guess this is just the end of the fucking video. We're just going to literally spend the rest of the video reading this. Is this the longest individual data log that we've got? I think it is, right? Fuck it, we're gonna read it. Alright. I mean, it's necessary to the rest of what's going on here. We gotta read it, right? I'm sorry if you prefer me running around shooting people doing martial arts. Sometimes we just gotta read, right? I enjoy it a lot. Though, just like I said with that sense of humor, I know that it's not for everybody. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I am going to take a quick drink because this one is a bit of a doozy. Hubologist Teachings, 1 of 7. Welcome! Welcome to the Hubology Holodisc! Within these electronic pages, you'll find a quick description of our beliefs, including the formerly repressed teachings of the Hub. this holodisc isn't meant to represent the final word on Hubology. Think of it as a primer, and us as your spiritual guardians. Main menu. History. I guess this is like a table of contents in effect. You could click on each of them or whatever. Alright, history, philosophy, small glossary of terms, bibliography of the Hub. History. We were founded back before the Great Deluge by an author and visionary of great promise, a man named Dick Hubble. Right. And this is of course like a play on L. Ron Hubbard and his own background being like a science fiction writer of some descript, right? Who I think also tried to get into show business in a sense, which also explains his interest in celebrity and utilizing it to his own means. Anyway, he saw the failure of the medicine of that time, and of the failure of religion, and of the failure of government. He knew that the world needed something new. The world needed Hubology, inspired by music of the time and his own personal experience with extraterrestrial beings. He set out to show us wheels in the sky, to keep them burning. Wheels in the sky. Okay, I see. Fuck. And to understand the great wheel of life. We call him the Hub, for it is through him that we understand our place in the wheel. He is our center, and we are his spokes. It is around his teachings that we revolve. With the publication of countless books and journals, the Hub began spreading the word of Hubology, and immediately became a target for his detractors. They called his work pseudoscience, and dangerous dribble that can only hurt its adherents. Despite the collected sightings of extraterrestrial vehicles across ETVs across the globe, they insisted on quashing the Hub's word. We know that they were simply stupid and misguided, but they were powerful. They included governments and corporations and other such entities keeping the greatest news of all time from the people of the earth, right? And this is like the secret to all good and cool, all great conspiracies and stuff, right? Whenever you want to tell a lie and shit, it's great to have a little bit of the truth in there, right? And of course, especially in the world of Fallout, governments, corporations, and other such entities are incredibly dubious. Right? If anything, in the world of Fallout, were the Hubologists really so bad? Let's see how my takes continue. We're on page 2 of 7. Hubology was driven underground for a time, marshaling its forces against the attacks of these who envied its simplicity and ease of use for the common man. When at last the Hubologists of that time struck back, they did it in such a way that few could stand against them. They infiltrated the organizations that sought to destroy them and created television shows that sought to expose the lies the government had fed the people. This caused a subtle backlash against our religion. The common man found reason to doubt Hubology because of the distorted teachings of the media, and we had to wage a long campaign against those who would call us crackpots. During this time, sadly, the great Hub passed away. Bolstered by the knowledge that the Hub had achieved unity with the Star Father, helping to turn the cosmic wheel in our direction, attaining another level of consciousness, we remained confident in ourselves that ours was the true way. Along the way, we gained adherents, many of whom simply wanted to believe that there was a place out there that is better than this world. We offer proof of life on other planets and a philosophy that allows us to understand the way of the universe. people have come to us over the ages, impressed by the rightness of our minds, and the fact that we have survived the Great Deluge unscathed teaches us that the Great Wheel turns toward our teachings. Philosophy. Hubology contains a simple philosophy, called from the finest religious and philosophical minds of pre-deluge Earth. I guess we can sort of divine what they mean by deluge, right? We believe that life, the universe, and everything can best be symbolized by a turning wheel. The outer rim of wheel contains those who do not understand our teachings and who do not understand the truth. We call them rim meat, for the wheel turns over them and grinds them, and they do not appreciate its workings. Those who practice Hubology are the spokes of the wheel. We understand the motion of the wheel and do our best to facilitate its turning. Those who control a portion of the wheel are called hubs. And as far as we know, there have been only a few hubs. Enlightened individuals who seek to better the lots of their fellow earthlings. We refer to the founder of Hubology as the Hub, for he is the one with the most correct teaching. In the practice of our religion, we simply apply scientific techniques developed by the Hub and perfected by his inheritors to align the flawed neurodynes that create disharmony and an asymmetrical wheel. This allows us to purify ourselves and prepare us for self-examination. It is only through self-examination that we are able to succeed, and only through self-examination that we understand our place in the cosmos and on the Great Wheel. It is only through self-examination that we discover ourselves to be worthy of boarding the fiery rings when they meet us on the planet Quetzal. We think of ourselves as a religion, combined with the best scientific technique. Scientific spirituality is what we call it, and what we hope you'll be calling it before too long. This is our creation story. Aeons ago, all lived peacefully and in harmony with one another. Body, mind, and spirit were joined in all creatures, and the technology that existed boggled the imaginations. It was a time of peace, creativity, and alignment. Right, alignment, of course. Right, like you're doing a wheel, an alignment, right? Of course. And then the dark days came. Thrakasog! The pothole began to teach mind-body dualism, and the sundering of the spirit, and war arose, and it never changed. The Great War destroyed souls and bodies, and scattered their remnants across the universe. The Great Wheel came close to separating from the axle of existence, and its spokes broken in the rut Thrakasog had created. A new life had to arise. And arise it did on the planet Terra, as on other planets across the universe. We focus mainly on the life that arose on Terra, for while we believe that we will once again heal the sundered spokes of the wheel with our starry brothers, we must first concentrate on making ourselves useful spokes. This new life was polluted by the soul pieces of the dead. This led to hate and misunderstanding, and wars raged across Terra's surface, until one day a visionary realized that the only way to create peace, understanding, and enlightenment was to cleanse these soul pieces from the spirits of humanity. that visionary, was the Hub. His cleansing continues today. Small glossary. AHS/aligned hub seeker. The levels of enlightenment are measured by the cleansing of your neurodynes, cleaning out the base negative energy of your meat and converting it to positive mental energy. When you have achieved a strong enough level of Zayden energy, you can travel to Quetzal. Is this the first time that they coined the term Zayden? Right? At least in the realm of Fallout. Because they do go on to reuse and refer to them as Zaydens, right? I'm pretty sure. Right, yeah, they even call them Mothership Zeta in 3, right? Yeah, I think so, right? I don't remember it coming up in Fallout 1 when we encountered the aliens there, right? I don't think so. Anyway. You can travel to Quetzal, or you can wait and hope that the uplifting will come during your lifetime. Alignment. When a neurodyne is polluted and keeps a seeker's Zeta levels down, we align the levels to the universal wheel by running a Zeta scan on the affected neurodyne, cleansing it of taint. Too much alignment, too quickly, is harmful for the spirit, however. Enlightenment. Enlightenment is the state achieved past AHS-9. When the seeker has gained so much knowledge, he becomes an integral part of the Great Wheel and leaves this earthly existence behind. Some of the enlightened remain on Terra to guide the rest of us to a state of grace, to show us how to get behind the wheel of our own lives. Great Wheel. This refers to the cyclical nature of the universe, space, and time. Everything is a part of the Great Wheel. There are some who can take control of the wheel, or perhaps they simply understand the direction in which it travels, and we call them gods, prophets, and visionaries. Those who master the Great Wheel are truly enlightened. Neurodyne. Neurodynes are the stations of the spirit. Ancient religions call them chakras. They can be polluted by soul pieces and negative energy emanating from oppressives. Oppressives are those individuals who are so full of negative energy and polluted soul pieces that they drag down those who seek enlightenment by their own very presence. They are to be avoided. Many of them are so polluted they do not recognize the value to be found in a good cleansing, and they do their best to divert the course of the Great Wheel. Quetzal, the planet to which the Star Father will bring us when we have become optimized, where we will meet with our starry brethren and join them on their flaming wheels in the sky. Rim Meat, a basic person who has not yet been aligned to purify his neurodynes. How come no one uses this as like a derogatory term for someone who plays Skyrim or whatever, right? Yeah, you like Skyrim, huh? Fucking rim meat! Why don't you... It's not the same since since Oblivion. It's not the same since Morrowind. Not the same since Daggerfall. They dumped it down! They watered it down, rim meat! You don't know what you're missing! Starfather. Some would call the Starfather God. We prefer to think of the Starfather as the universal force from which we draw our energy and to which we feed our energy in turn. Again, a cyclical relationship. Uplifting. The time when the Starfather calls us home to Quetzal, where we meet our extraterrestrial brethren and move closer to the hub of the Great Wheel. Those who have made an effort to understand and embrace the words of the hub, no matter their AHS levels, will be invited to join the Starfather in the heavens on planet Quetzal. Zeta Scan, another word for alignment. The Zeta scan helps to purify your neurodynes and clear your spirit. It consists of a machine that runs massive doses of electricity through your skin. This electricity has been carefully formulated to the exact volt, to the amount of energy needed to drive the negative energy from a neurodyne. By accepting a Zeta scan, your course is slightly corrected to be more in line with the movement of the wheel. Last page. Bibliography. Books by the Hub. There are hundreds and hundreds of books listed here, including such titles as Scientific Spirituality, Battleground Quetzal, Starfather Above, Collected Shopping Lists, Notes and Musings, How to Sue Your Enemies Effectively, How to Create a Cult, and Future Books to Be Written When I'm Dead. Incredible. Wow. I can't believe they devoted so much writing to this, right? Oh my gosh. I can't believe how much it features so heavily in Fallout 2, and yet doesn't hardly come up again, right? In 3, New Vegas, or 4, or 76. I think 4 is the one that has the most of it. There's other stuff that ties into, like, aliens and stuff, but they never really hammer down on the Hubology shit, do they? It's not until 4, I think. Unless there was an alien-centric update to 76 that I haven't played during the time of, so maybe there's more in there for that, right? I don't know. I guess I could see, I don't know, maybe they didn't want to get involved with doing too much criticism toward Scientology, right? Maybe that's the idea. They were like, fuck, we don't want to have to deal with this. These games are starting to get somewhere now. We're starting to get pretty fucking big and played around the world. I don't know if we want to have our lawyers lined up for this shit, right? I don't know. All right, yeah. Honestly, we read through it a lot quicker than I was thinking. I thought that we would maybe go a bit overboard. But in the interest of ending things right here and right now, or we'll end things right here and right now in the interest of people who maybe did tune out, right? Because although it was over quicker than I thought it would be, it was still a good chunk. All right, when next we come back, we're going to continue checking through the Hubologists' domain here. We've got at least half of it, if not a little bit more to go. That said, it doesn't look like there's too many other important people to speak with, you know? There's this person over here, likely the leader. There's a scientist over here, and otherwise there's just a bunch of guards. Whole bunch of junk we can look through. And of course there's a gigantic spaceship outside and that similarly bald guy that we need to speak with as well, right? A lot of bald people around here. Cool. All right, until next time, please take care of each other.
And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way.